So the TikTok Lucky Scoops, we've been talking about them at nauseum at this point. It all started off as this seemingly harmless social media trend online. Millions of us watched people use giant metal spoons to scoop up things like, cute little candy and cheap little trinkets. But as with anything that starts to go viral, things start getting strange. Now we're scooping things that probably should not even be legal to ship. But even worse than that, the trend has taken a dark turn into tools that are meant for personal survival. Last week, we exposed how these AI ghost shops were targeting your bank accounts. But the absolute insanity that you guys tag me in next is a whole different level. The TikTok Lucky Scoop obsession has just gotten dangerous. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for this particular video, you might want to go ahead and grab a drink, get comfortable, kick off your shoes, relax your feet, because today we are diving headfirst into a social media rabbit hole that has completely taken over my last 48 hours, and I need to talk to somebody about it. Okay, so just to start off really strong, we're gonna start with the weird, the strange, and then we'll get into the dangerous part as we go along in this video. Now, you might be thinking that this is just some weird TikTok exclusive trend, and no worries, because there is a lot to unpack on TikTok, which we will get into in this video. But it has officially made its way to Etsy. Etsy, of all places, the land of cozy handmade items. And believe me, I tried my best to find this on TikTok for video's sake, but in this case, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I was ultimately led to a whole new world where people do biomorphic mystery scoops. Okay, so this is the shop that I happened to stumble on, and I am so sorry, but between the old kind of vintagey vibe and the hand that's crying out for mercy, and why is that foot sticking up like that? Like, this whole entire thing is giving serial killer starter pack. Now, I do not want to knock anyone's hobbies here, because these random doll body part scoops are very popular, and apparently people salivate over these things. Like, if you look through some of these reviews, people are absolutely excited to get their dolls head, shoulders, knees, and toes in the mail. Now, I may not fully understand it, but clearly there is a market for it. And side note, please tell me this is not giving Sid Phillips from Toy Story. Why are we scooping out plastic doll arms out of a storage bin? Who is buying a bundle of severed left leg? Like, where is the right leg? But as bad as the plastic doll parts are, that is just the warm-up here. It gets significantly worse, because while some shops are scooping cheap plastic factory rejects, others have completely crossed the line. Welcome to the world of witchy Lucky Scoops. I told you, the rabbit hole runs deep.
Today, our featured witch is Stacia, who ordered 2 enchanted witchy scoops and a 25-item witchy mystery bundle. Stacia requested bright orange, gray, neon green, and black for colors, with overall witchy vibes. Stacia loves all things witchy, vintage vibes, and everything about the human body, including the bones and skeleton. In the comments, let me know what your favorite body part is and why. This will be an interesting one.
So at this point, we are way beyond the cute little rubber ducks. So basically, these creators, they overlaid their videos with like this dark kind of mysterious vibe. It looks really intriguing and creepy on camera, but when you look at the unboxing from some of these videos, it all just equates to the same plastic that will ultimately find its way into a landfill. But this is where the viral videos clash with reality, because some of these videos are highly edited. They create, this illusion of abundance. You see this massive, beautiful scoop and you think, wow, I'm getting a fortune's worth of stuff. But let's look at what happens when the disappointed customers actually open their packages. And the level of blatant consumer fraud that's happening right now is wild.
This is my Lucky Scoop makeup order from Luxury QK349. Most of the stuff came wrapped like that because I opted for that pink bag so that they could save on space for shipping. That's what I was told. These are the makeup and this is how they came. A lot of them were old, broken, used already.
Those definitely look like they were used. Makeup never really looks like that when it's brand new. So the thing about these mystery scoops is that, or lucky scoops, is that it's a mystery and you're lucky to actually get items that are good quality. So in her case, it looks like she received a lot of old items, maybe outdated items, or what do you call that word? Oh, discontinued items. You never really know because first of all, there is no seal. There's no plastic seal on any of these items. So you never really know if they are brand new and if you can trust these items to put on your face.
I have a feeling that these were the ones they used in the makeup swatches in the videos. And when you opt for no box, they just throw these in the packages and give you, I don't know, I'm just assuming. And this is the other one. It's quite messy. There were many like this. I didn't really go through all of them until later on, and I saw more, but this one was very, like, if you notice, it has like a green tint to it. I don't know.
So as we're seeing, most of these items she can't even use on her own skin. She's not even satisfied with a lot of the items that came in this particular scoop. So what is she going to do? Maybe donate it, maybe give it to a friend or a family member, or it might end up in the garbage.
On opening some of them, I definitely saw that they were swatched already or used or they were messy. I'm definitely not using any of these at all whatsoever because I can't tell what's gone unless it's like the palettes or something that I know is obviously that it wasn't touched. These were the colors for the makeup purse. Look at this, how bad this gets. Like the whole thing was broken off. I got 3 of those skinny mascaras. They were all dried up, broken. This one lipstick was also used up, as you can see. It felt light, like it was empty, it's messy. All the mascaras were all used, dried up, and one broke when I put it inside to close it. I took a photo of a few of the products that I had found at the time. I found more later on that were also used. This is the bag.
Yeah, so the thing is you get a bunch of items and you automatically think, oh great, it feels like Christmas. I get a bunch of stuff delivered to me at my doorstep. But when you open these items, you see that the items are either expired, no good, you can't use them. And the thing about it is some of these items might be old items that the person had laying around in their spare bedroom. Like, you just never really know what you're getting unless these items are in its original seal, in its original box, or with like a plastic seal. And I really recommend, if you are going to purchase from a Lucky makeup scoop, make sure that the items are sealed because there is a chance that the item might have been used, might have been swatched, like she said. It might not even be something that you want to put on your face or skin because you don't know what's really in it and who used it.
If you need a reminder of why you shouldn't be using expired makeup, let it be this. I have a freaking eye cyst on my eye that I've had since March of 2020. 5 because I didn't listen to anybody and used expired makeup. And no amount of hot compresses or massaging has made it go away, but it has made it go down. Believe it or not, this has gone down. So I went to the doctor and I asked her what the hell was going on, and she took me and I got an ultrasound, and she told me that the only way to get rid of it is through a plastic surgeon. And because it is a cosmetic surgery, it is not covered by insurance. So I'm pretty much stuck with this ISIS. Ooh, I swore, my bad. And yeah, it's not a great time.
But all jokes aside, people are opening up these boxes and they are realizing that they just paid premium money for expired factory overstock, used up items in what are clearly free sampler bottles that probably say not for sale on the back. There are no hygiene seals. Some of these don't even have a list of ingredients. So people are willingly applying these mystery chemicals from a communal warehouse bin right onto their skin because a viral video made it look glamorous. But I have to say, my absolute favorite piece of video evidence, and by favorite I mean that the one that really irks my nerves the most, is the literal bait and switch videos caught on camera.
Try the lucky scoop and got
let's see
screwed.
what can you
She
get,
poured out my
baby.
scoop
What
and
can
gave
you
me a
get?
crab
Okay,
scoop instead.
3, 2, 1, go! Wow, baby, you can do 1, 2, 3 with models, 1 bracelet, and another. Sorry. Okay, this one is
Wait.
4808. I'm so sorry. Okay, I try again. Okay, 4808.
No! What just happened here? Okay, let's look at the comments. So someone said, I wish I would have seen all these bad reviews before ordering. They rigged me off big time with shipping. I posted videos. Okay, they mentioned they posted videos. I don't even think we have time to look at what their videos look like. Anyways, someone said, I only seen her do 1 scoop. Your bag said 2. So this is really a lucky scoop here, because you're lucky if you receive what you seen on the live stream, and that is wrong. So the person that posted this video, the customer, said they tried the lucky scoop and got screwed over. She poured it out and gave me a smaller scoop. You need to make this right. And I agree, because if I paid for a scoop and the first scoop that she scooped was something that, you know, you're really excited about and it looks like a premium item, but then she dumped it out and like re-scooped it, and then you end up getting something you didn't even want, now you feel like you just spent money on nothing. But anyway, let's see what happens next.
And another one. Go. Try again. Go. 3. Number 3. Wow. Another sphere and a freestander. You get it too. God, dear, you are so lucky. Okay.
This actually reminds me of something, because if I'm spending my hard-earned coins on something, I personally want to know what I'm getting. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm excited to partner with today's sponsor, Printify. Now, you guys know that I spend a lot of time, breaking down and talking about the consumer trends online, the online shopping habits, and strange things that people buy on the internet. So what I like about Printify is that instead of, just gambling on mystery items, you are actually creating something intentionally. So whether you want to make custom t-shirts, custom mugs, tote bags, stickers, journals, or even products from your very own business, Printify lets you create exactly what you want and also have it printed on demand. And so the really cool part is that you don't have to buy a huge amount of inventory up front. You can design something, connect it to an online store, whether it's TikTok Shop, Etsy, your own platform, and Printify will handle the printing and fulfillment whenever an order comes in. And honestly, whether you're looking to start a side project or create merch for your very own community, or you just want something unique for yourself, it's a really easy way to turn an idea into an actual product. So if you'd like to check them out, or at least play around with the features and see what your name or your logo looks like on a coffee mug or a t-shirt, you can go ahead and check out the link down below, or you can go ahead and scan the QR code right here on the screen. All right, so now let's get back to the absolute madness that is the TikTok lucky scoops. So they literally poured out this woman's actual lucky scoop because what? it was too good to be true. And so they replaced it with what the customer described as trash. And they basically thought no one really even saw that on camera. It's almost like some gamified illusion where you are watching a highly staged video designed to trigger your brain's gambling receptors, forcing you to chase a rush that the shop has no actual intention of delivering. It's maddening. All right, so before we get into the dangerous Lucky Scoops, let's just pause here for a second, and we need to break out the old legal pad and calculator app because we need to do an investigative breakdown on the math here. So I really wanted to see if any of these Lucky Scoop video accounts are actually valid businesses, or if they're just, basic drop shipping shops that are disguised as, a fun little game online. So I tracked down the exact wholesale supplier where some of these shops buy their inventory. And while this is not an exact figure, this is what I found. And just a disclaimer, do keep in mind, this is not to say that all of these TikTok shops do this. I'm just trolling behind my laptop and computer app. So everything that I say, while it does hold truth, this is not the formula that every seller goes by. So doing the math on the average mega scoop video, just for example. So the shovel, it digs in and pulls out maybe 12 items. And so to you, it looks like a mountain of treasure, but mathematically, the physical cost of some of these items landing in a bubble mailer is nearly $2. But they are charging you $39.99 plus shipping, which could very well be expensive depending on the weight of the box. And so this is a huge markup of 1,000+% for a pile of literal factory overstock that would otherwise sit in the landfill somewhere. And if you want to know how to spot a fake or invalid account in 10 seconds, here is the ultimate giveaway. So red flag number 1, a real valid business will have a domain that is at least a couple of years old. But when you run a who is lookup on some of these scoop video pages, at least 90% of them were registered less than 30 days ago. Now that's not to say that a new shop that just got started is not legitimate, but if their About Us page still has the placeholder text in it, there is a problem. But the biggest and sneakiest indicator is if their shipping policy tells you to please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Why 4 to 6 weeks? Well, because in some cases, they don't even own the bins that you see in the videos. They are waiting for your money to clear to order some of the cheapest junk from a factory across the world, hoping that by the time the box arrives at your door, cracked, broken, damaged, that you would have already forgotten which TikTok video convinced you to buy it in the first place. So if you thought makeup, doll heads, and plastic toys were a gamble, let's look at the categories where some of these mystery video shops start targeting body and soul. Literally. And this is where the rabbit hole runs deeper. Now, as someone who respects everyone's beliefs, even if I don't agree, I had to get in and out quick.
So this is the Glitter Witch main character spell scoop. It's a lucky scoop for witchy people. So we start every scoop with a tarot card, a tarot reading, if you will. Ooh, the sun. All right, so we're gonna put this aside and then I'm gonna scoop. Each scoop will come with up to 15 items. That's not true, not up to, at least 15 items. And remember we picked the sun card. Let's match it up. Oh, Intention Igniter Chime Candle. So yellow, we just obviously have to go with yellow. Ooh, Ethereal Peacock Plume. This is good for altar decor, for spells, you can use them to fan smoke if you're doing some smoke cleansing. Oh, we have herb. We have cleansing hyssop. We have it right here. And I call it cleansing because it's for cleansing. Ooh, the Lavender Serenity Burn Bundle. Getting stuck. Okay, so this is the Lavender Serenity bundle. Abalone Offering Shell. Oh, these are great. Every witch should have one of these. You can use it to put offering herbs in. You can use it to hold all kinds of things, crystals, whatever. Oh, Wearable Witch Energy Bracelet. Okay, our energy bracelets are up here. Ooh, Witchy Wisdom Luxe Grimoire. Okay, we have books. So I think to go with the Happiness and Sun vibes. Oh, okay, we have to go with Marigold or Calendula. It is like the herb of the sun. Like, it's yellow, it's bright. It has all of those good sun power energies when you use it in magic, so...
So guys, let me just say this. The spiritual things that you might be searching for cannot be found in a mass-produced, manufactured in bulk. But it crosses the line from weird to deeply concerning when we look at health. So in our previous Lucky Scoops video, someone just briefly mentioned how they ordered contacts through a Lucky Scoop. So hearing that made me really curious, and I decided to go down another rabbit hole.
Hey guys, Pinky Paradise sent me a contacts mystery bag, so let's open it up now. I was so excited to find that the package came with extra goodies like this case, these eye masks, a bag, and these hair things. But of course, this is the star of the show. Okay, let's open up the blind bag. Here is the brand that I got. Okay, so I think they're going to be blue contacts, which is so exciting. Just from looking through the bottle, they look to be like really icy. Here are the contacts in solution. I'm going to let them sit for a whole night and then try them on tomorrow. Okay, here it is. The color is beautiful. These are my eyes without contacts. And this is my eye with one contact in and one without the contacts. So far, I am loving the way it makes my eyes turn really, really blue. Like I have Gojo's stare or something. But I am in love with the color and so thankful.
Let's sit on the floor together and open this box because it looks very cool. I2K, and yes, that is a Y2K pun. And Y2K is like coming back. This is a contact, like eye contact company. And this is their like mystery box. It's a mystery box. I'm just gonna take everything out of this and I'll show you the haul. Okay, here it is. We got some rings, we got this bag. These are the contacts. This is the contact case. Not sure what this is yet. Oh no, this is the contacts. And then we have this little card. Now, I'm already wearing contacts because I can't see. So we're gonna take these out and then I'll be back. I may or may not have accidentally consumed some of this contact solution because I bit it open with my teeth and it worked. There is no way. Do you guys see that? They have the emoji on the packaging. I have never seen that before and I just love that. This one is called Zany Pink, and I'm about to put it in. Oh my god. They look like blue, but like they're not. They're pink. I'm gonna show you the flash on and burn my eyes out for you. Okay, here it is. As you can see, there's definitely some pink in there. This is just super cool.
Contact lenses that you put in your eyeballs, the eyeballs that you need to see. If these boxes get crushed or the sterile seals are compromised because they're just somehow tumbling around in who knows what because it's coming as a mystery box, you are risking a severe eye infection or permanent damage. But I have to say, of all the categories that I talked about, nothing compares to the explosive trend of self-defense tool scoops. So this is another massive community online, and it's specifically engineered to target young women, college students, and anyone who feels understandably anxious about their personal safety in today's world. Seatbelt cutter. Never imagined that you would need that. to say, as a woman who's just a girl who loves her cute stuff, these videos make it look really cute and very aesthetic. And the sellers, they call these kits, you know, safety bundles or self-defense kits. And so they tell you that, let's say for $30, a Lucky Scoop will give you a complete toolkit to survive a crisis. But as a community, we absolutely do not like cheap consumer junk. And so when that junk is masquerading as a life-saving tool, it can then tippy-toe into the dangerous category. Okay, so let's just make a comparison here, because the proof of how terrible some of these items are is very terrifying. So just for example's sake, let's start with the classic window breaker, right? And so the videos here, they make it look very shiny, very cute, but tough. But if you look closely, some of them are made of cheap, hollow aluminum alloy. So if you were somehow, you know, God forbid, trapped in a sinking or burning car for whatever reason, and you slammed that tool into a window, it would probably bend or snap right in your hand. A professional tool uses solid aircraft grade aluminum, or what I think is called tungsten steel tip. And so that's basically engineered to shatter glass instantly. And also when you take into consideration some of these personal alarms. So in the viral clips, you see that they might sound loud, but the physical items use the thinnest plastic imaginable. If you drop your keys one time, the whole entire casing breaks. And so the activation pins are so loose that they fall out of your bag, draining the cheap battery completely. And so when you actually face a threat and then you try to pull the pin, it doesn't work. It goes completely silent. And I have to say, the pepper spray is the worst. So professional defense sprays, they have strict regulations. They print things like expiration dates because the pressure will degrade after some time. They feature heavy duty safety locks, and they also list the exact, I think it's called capsaicin percentage. But the stuff from a TikTok mystery video has no branding, no expiration date, leaking nozzles. You have no idea if it's real defense spray or if it was just water mixed with some little bit of spice that will do absolutely nothing but make an attacker angry. This creates a false sense of security because it makes you think that you're safe because you have a full keychain set. But if your protection is a collection of cheap carnival prizes, you don't have safety. You have an illusion. And that is a very terrifying place to be in case of an emergency. Look, at the end of the day, the internet is always going to find a way to gamify spending money. If you want to spend $20 to simply just watch a video of someone packing a mystery box for a cat, which yes, is a real niche that I found on TikTok, and they scoop for cats and dogs.
Packing a lucky scoop for a cat. This is Ruby's order for Felix. 2 lucky scoop, plus 2 gifts, plus 1 catch-up. 1 pet bowl stand set. Two pet bib.
Pet bibs. Who knew you needed a pet bib?
1 socks cat. One cat interactive toy. 2 cozy pajamas.
Pet pajamas? This was definitely a whole lot to talk about, but in all seriousness, guys, please draw the line when a viral social media trend starts interacting with things like your health or even your personal survival. Do not let a plastic shovel or a dopamine-driven gambling video determine your sense of safety. But as always, I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Even if you have never actually bought a TikTok Lucky Scoop, have you ever seen any of these strange or even creepy videos pop up on your For You page, or is it just me? What is the single most absurd or even obviously fake item that you've ever seen a giant plastic shovel pull out of a tub online? And if you think that this Etsy shop was bad, it is just the tip of the iceberg. If you have not seen our previous video deep dive, we exposed how some of these TikTok lucky shops may not even be human operated. And if they are, some might even be pulling optical illusions to get your personal credit card information. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and also leave your comments down below on the way out. See you guys in the next video.